Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Stitch and Solo with Libby. If you are returning, thank you. And if you're new here, welcome. I would love it to have you as a subscriber if you are new. Otherwise, I would just really appreciate all of you to do all the YouTube things, including like, comment, share, hype. And as I said just before, if you haven't already, if you would hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate the support for my small little channel here in this corner of the internet. Um, so happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday. It's been a long week already. I'm not going to lie. Again, it is the first week of the month. So for me, I'm tying up all of last month's things accounting wise, and it's been quite the week already. So today, what I have for you is I was doing a little searching on the internet. Actually, I ended up just at one site, but I was looking for some patterns that I could potentially utilize to smash my stash for the month of August. If you've missed that video, I have joined in on the challenge that is being hosted by Lynn at Hooked and Steeped with Lynn. And she is along with Michelle from Little Acorn Handcrafts and Linda from Linda's Pantry. And they have all committed to a collaboration to not purchase any yarn in the month of August. And I decided to join in as well because my bank account would really appreciate not having any deductions for yarn this month. So I went online and just did a Google search of yarn stash patterns, and where did it bring me? It brought me to the Yarnspirations website. I promise I did not look. I did not look at any yarn. I just went to the patterns. They have a whole section of patterns. Actually, I should bring it up real quick if I can. But they have a whole section of patterns that are dedicated to using up your yarn stash. And I found a few that I really thought could help me this month. So while my laptop is booting up, I will show you one or two of them, depending on how long this takes. I should have probably did this before I started my video. And again, I got to put my glasses on here. The first one I thought was very timely because we're in August, but everybody's thinking about, making projects for the holiday time. So this one, just bringing up the website here real quick. This one, I'm just going to type in stash. See if that brings them all up. This one here, and hopefully there's not going to be a glare because I did print it off. I did put it in I'm weird. I put my patterns that I print off, I put them in, these sheet protectors, and I put them in a binder. This one here is called the Red Heart Happy Holiday Throw. And I am going to, I'll insert a picture here of each of these so that you can see it a little bit better. This is considered an intermediate pattern. It looks like they have chains, cluster shells, double crochet, two together. Looks like treble crochet, two together. But it is in some holiday colors, kind of. but I would think that this could be, you could use any colors in this pattern and just to use up your stash. And if you watched my yarn tour video, you know I have not only what's behind me, but I have a whole dresser of caked up partial skeins that were either left over or ones that I've purchased off of Marketplace or a stash group, whatnot. So I thought this would be a really good one. It is, you could pick your primary color. This one looks like it utilizes a lot of red, but again, you could use any colors you wanted. So I thought this was a really good one to start with. So let's see here. So I went on the Yarnspiration site and I just typed in stash pattern, and there's so many that are on there. So yeah, give it a look when you get a chance. If you are joining in on this stash smash for the month of August, there's some really, really great ideas on the Yarnspirations website, and they're all free patterns, so nothing to lose. Oh, and this, I'm sorry, this one, the Happy Holiday Throw, it's the materials call for a Red Heart Super Saver. So I mean, you really could use any 4-weight yarn. You could probably use a 3-weight yarn if you just adjust the size of the rows, length of the rows, I should say. And this one here, 2, 4, 6, 8. It says you would use 9 skeins, 2 of one color, 2 of another color, and then 1 each of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. And it's calling for a 6mm hook for size needed to obtain gauge. So again, there's that. Again, I will have the picture put up in the corner there. The next one that I picked out to possibly try, this one it calls for Bernat blanket Ogo, but I'm assuming you could use any blanket yarn. And this pattern is Bernat crochet stash baskets. And actually, when I saw this picture, hopefully we don't get a real bad glare, I just thought it was really cute to like have a plant coming out of it. I have a lot of house plants. I could make them their own little baskets. So I thought that was really cute. And this is considered skill level easy. Oh, this is saying it's a medium 4. So maybe the Bernat blanket is a 4. I've never used Bernat blanket. I'm not sure I don't even have the yarn in here. The blanket yarn that I have, it's actually in a different room. But let's see. And this uses strictly chains, single crochet, slip stitches. So yeah, it's a very easy pattern to use. So again, there's that, but I will insert a picture in here of this pattern. And again, that was the crochet stash basket. The next one, I don't believe that this was in the stash patterns, but I had it printed out, and I thought maybe this would be a good one to use with my biddy stripes and the coordinating colors. Let me know in the comments what you think. And this pattern initially, it calls for the Bernat Harmony yarn, which is a newer yarn. And this is called the Bernat Summer Harmony Crochet Blanket. And I'm assuming it's called Summer because what it's calling for is the Bernat Harmony in the colorway Summer Mix. But here is a picture of that blanket. And when I looked at the pattern The pattern is you do the first row, the second row, and then the third and fourth row, you just keep repeating until, I guess, till your desired size. So, you know, I thought, heck, I could do the third and fourth row. I could do it in bitty stripes, and then I could do it in a coordinating color, and then either another coordinating color, and then, or go back to the bitty stripes. So I've been having a really hard time trying to figure out what exactly to do with the bitty stripes, all the bitty stripes that I have. So this is definitely a contender for the bitty stripes, for sure. So there's that one. Again, Summer Harmony crochet blanket. And I will not only put the pictures in the video, but I will also put a link so that if any of these, you know, strike your fancy, you can just click on the link and go right to the pattern on the Yarnspirations website. There's that one. And this one, I just thought it looked fun. And I have a color of yarn that in one of my Facebook Marketplace purchases, where I purchased just totes and totes of yarn from a lady, she had a bunch of projects in these totes as well. And one of the projects was a knit project. I dabble in knitting. I've tried it. I can do the very basics, but there was no way I was going to be able to finish this. So I frogged this entire project of hers. And I could tell it was done in very old school red heart yarn because it is pretty scratchy. And I'm hoping if I complete this one, that after I wash it, and I don't know if I'll throw it in the dryer. I probably at this point, by the time I finish it, I'll probably have to throw it in the dryer because I'm not going to be able probably to have it outside because it's probably going to be freezing cold. But anywho, I'm hoping it really softens up because I think this pattern is really fun, and I think it would make a great donation blanket, which is what I plan to do. So this one is called, this was initially, it's Caron, and it calls for Caron 1-pounders, but it's called the Caron Circle Takes the Square crochet blanket. And this is what it looks like. And I just think it looks really, really fun. And I think it would be great for, you know, a kid, not so much a baby. I think it would be fun for an older, you know, toddler on up. So I was playing around today with some colors, and I made one whole square, but I just wanted to play around. So here's one of them. And this bright corally orange color is the one that I have quite a bit of. This color here, I have some small balls in my dresser drawer, and I forgot. I thought I did all the ends, but I missed one. Oops. But I have so many other colors in there that I thought, well, I can probably, this one, you know, if you look at the pattern, kind of represents this one here, just a little different. And then I do have some very large skeins balled up of, you know, just a cream color, which is what I'll use. And hopefully I'll have enough to finish this all. I'll start it off maybe as a toddler size and see where I'm at with the cream color, because I have other balls of cream colored yarn, but I think they're just a slight different shade, and that'll bug me if I don't use the same shade in the whole blanket. So here's my little square, one of probably many, but that's okay. And this one here also says it's a skill level easy, which it was. It's double crochet for the most part, and then you on the outer round you're doing single, half, double, and treble and chains. That's it. So it is very, very simple, and would be a great project to work on while watching TV or watching YouTube videos. So there's that one. Then if I get real ambitious this month, I did print this one off actually, I think last week, because I'm going to try it because I have so much bitty stripes, as I've said, and I'm sure many of you have seen this already, the Creative Grandma Red Heart Roundabout blanket. And no, I did not put this one in a sleeve because I just didn't at this point, but I will as soon as, probably after I'm done with shooting this video, because I don't want this to get wrecked. So, and this is done, well, again, like by Creative Grandma. It's considered intermediate skill level, and it calls for red heart bitty stripes, and, well, there's, let's see, bitty stripes in one color, and then this has 2 coordinating colors, that is in the firework colorway. And it's got 2 coordinating ones in there, and I'm assuming the other ones also have. Let's see. Oh, it looks like the rose bouquet has. The rose bouquet, this one here, has 3 coordinating colors, and then the unicorn mane colorway one, which is up here, that one calls for, that's actually calling for mermaid and unicorn mane bitty stripes, and then orchid and white. Interesting, because I have both unicorn mane and mermaid, so that might be a possibility. We will see. So that is, I believe, all of the stash busting patterns that I picked for the month to use up some of the yarn that I have in my dresser drawers, because it's a little overwhelming when I go in there and take a look. It really is. And if you haven't already, haven't checked out, well, actually, I don't think the videos are really up yet. There was a live video, a live stream on Saturday with Lynn from Hooked and Steep with Lynn, Michelle from Little Acorn Handcrafts, and Linda from Linda's Pantry. They had a live stream on Saturday evening talking about, the whole stash smash, and then each one of those 3 ladies is going to be giving away a $25 Amazon gift card, and that will be, if you go back to the live stream and listen to that, but you have to, in order to win those, you have to, be on their, or comment on their videos. They're each going to have a video, and so it's strictly from those 3 ladies. I'm commenting here does not count towards anything. I just decided I would join in with them. They're going to add my videos. Lynn's going to add my video, or my videos. I'm not sure if it's just more than the initial one, or if she's going to add them all to the Stash Smash playlist. So, but I highly recommend that you go and check out that live stream and subscribe to their channels, because they have a lot of great content, and join in on this adventure, because we all need to save our money now, because we all know that come Black Friday, there's crazy yarn deals Black Friday, and well, there's yarn deals all the time, but I'm really gonna, after seeing everything last year on the Black Friday deals, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. So, but I'm also really, really, really hoping that I don't cave if the anniversary cakes come out this month. I got to stay strong. So don't let me know if they come. Well, I'll know, because I'm in so many Facebook groups, and it'll be all over the YouTube that, they came out, and I'm hoping that they push it off until the beginning of September. That's all I can say. So, other than that, I think that's really all I have for now. I did get my Hirschner's order delivered today. I have not opened it. I will wait and open that on another video with you all. It's it's my last box opening or bag opening until sometime in September, if I stay strong, which I think I will. I really do. But I will definitely bring that to the next video so you can see what I got from the Hirschners. So again, if you made it this far, I would definitely appreciate a like, a comment, a subscribe. I actually hit 50 subscribers on, I believe it was Friday. I believe it was Friday. I actually tried calling my daughter. I was at 49 subscribers. I tried calling my daughter because at that point she had no idea. Hi, Amanda. Had no idea that I started this at all. I was kind of keeping it on the down low. But I thought, I'm going to let her know and maybe she can become my 50th subscriber. Well, she was busy at the time, so she couldn't answer my call. And by the time she called me back, I had my 50, but she was 51. So again, thank you all. I'm really having fun with this, even though it is just me sitting here with my dog who's laying on the floor right now, but I am having fun. I love seeing all your comments. I love responding to your comments. Again, this is another little social outlet for me, and it's been great so far. So again, thank you all. I appreciate every one of you for viewing, for subscribing, and just listening to me ramble on here and there. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll see about doing my Hirschner's unboxing. I don't know, maybe later on tonight, shooting or at least recording the video and maybe putting that up tomorrow. Who knows? And later in the week, I will have the next episode of Whips, Wins, and Woes. And that's it. That's all for now. Have a great rest of your day, evening, whenever again you're watching this, because who knows where you're watching from. And we will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.